Many people feel discouraged when life does not reward them with the results they expect. Some lose faith in themselves and start saying, "I can't achieve anything." Others end up choosing a direction not out of genuine passion but simply because their family or society pushes them into it. But here lies the real question. If you ignore the quiet voice within your own heart, can you ever truly feel what success means? Real achievement is not about fitting into a mold designed by others. It is about understanding yourself and following a path that belongs only to you. Education, too, is not just about grades, report cards, or passing examinations. Its deeper purpose is to guide us toward self-discovery and help us grow into the person we are meant to be. Around us, countless stories of success echo every day. You may hear about someone becoming a doctor, another excelling in business, or someone else building fame in sports. Hearing these stories, you may feel tempted to copy their footsteps, thinking that by doing so you will also taste success. But reality does not work like that. If you walk on a road that doesn't belong to you, your journey will feel hollow, like chasing the glow of a distant star, bright to the eyes, yet always out of reach. To feel real progress, you must first understand your own interest, your natural calling, and then nurture it. Today's story will help us see this truth more clearly. On the edge of a calm little town lived a cheerful young man named Sam. The town was quiet, life was slow, but lately Sam had been restless. Usually full of energy, he now appeared withdrawn and troubled. He had recently finished his final year of high school, but unlike his classmates who were busy preparing applications for universities, Sam had no desire to continue formal studies. His disinterest wasn't because of financial problems. His family owned a prosperous horse farm that stretched across 20 acres, one of the largest in that region. Money was never the issue. The real struggle was that Sam simply could not connect with books and lessons. None of the subjects captured his curiosity, so he decided to take some time away from classrooms, hoping to use that break to figure out who he truly was and what he really wanted. One morning, while working with his father on the farm, Sam gathered the courage to share his feelings. His father, David, a man known for his wisdom, listened calmly. Instead of reacting with anger or disappointment as many parents might, David smiled gently. He placed a hand on his son's shoulder and said, "Sam, I want you to do something for me. Go and meet 3 people I know. Listen to their journeys carefully. Each of them will give you a piece of the answer you are looking for." He wrote down their names and directions on a piece of paper and handed it over. Then he added, "When you meet them, introduce yourself as the son of the man with the golden leg. Ask them how they reached success. Once you return, I believe you'll see things more clearly." The strange phrase caught Sam's attention. He had heard neighbors whisper about his father being called the man with the golden leg, but he had never asked why. Curious, he turned to David and asked, "Why do people call you that?" His father chuckled. "That is something you will understand on this journey. Just remember, listen carefully and keep your heart open." Sam, who always preferred practical tasks over sitting with books, found this mission interesting. Without delay, he saddled his horse and set off toward the first name on the list. The first house was about 2 kilometers away. There, Sam met an elderly man named Mr. Andres. His strong build, even at an old age, revealed his athletic past. When Sam introduced himself as the son of the man with the golden leg, Mr. Andres's eyes lit up with nostalgia. He welcomed Sam warmly and agreed to share his story. "As a student," Andres began, "I was never among the bright ones. Out of 40 students, my position was 38th. Books and exams never favored me. The only thing I truly loved was running. At first, I wasn't even good at it. But in my first year, I trained harder. In the second, I corrected my mistakes. By the third, I learned proper techniques. I didn't care about grades. I just kept running day after day, year after year. After 5 years of consistent practice, I won my first medal. Then came another and another, until victories became a part of my life." Hearing this, Sam's eyes widened. He realized something important. Success is not tied to academic numbers. It comes from persistence and growth in the one thing you love. If you sharpen your skills and never give up, progress will follow. Feeling inspired, Sam thanked Andres and set out for his second visit. The next name on his father's list was Mr. Thomas. His house was larger and modern, filled with signs of wealth. To Sam's surprise, Thomas was the owner of the very restaurant his family often visited. After welcoming Sam, Thomas laughed when asked about his journey. You know, he said, I was ranked 39th out of 40 in my class. I talked too much, understood too little, and academics were never my strength. But I had two passions, food and conversation. I loved eating, and soon that love turned into cooking. I experimented with dishes I wanted to taste. One day, someone praised my cooking and encouraged me to sell it. My first year in business brought no profit, but my enthusiasm didn't let me stop. I learned better recipes, better ways of serving, and strategies to keep customers coming back. 5 years later, I opened my first proper restaurant. Now, as you can see, it has grown into a thriving chain. Sam felt a spark of hope. Mr. Thomas had proven that passion, when pursued with consistency, could turn into a profession. Grades, once again, were not the measure of a person's future. To succeed, Thomas told him, you need just one skill that you truly love. Dedicate yourself to it, refine it, and one day, the world will recognize you for it. Sam carried those words in his heart as he left for the final visit. The last person on the list was Mr. Miguel. Sam expected him to be the one who ranked 40th, at the very bottom of the class. To his surprise, Miguel turned out to be the top student of their batch, the number one. His home, however, was modest and far simpler than the grand houses Sam had just seen. Miguel greeted him kindly and listened to his question. With a calm smile, he said, yes, I was the best student in terms of grades. I performed well in all subjects, but that became my weakness. I knew a little of everything, but never gave my heart to one field. I studied widely but never deeply. That was my mistake. Don't repeat it. Focus on what truly belongs to you, or you will end up like me, knowledgeable in theory but without fulfillment. Sam fell silent, reflecting on the irony. The top student had comfort but not passion. Curious, he asked Miguel about his father. Miguel's eyes softened. Your father, David, was ranked last, 40th out of 40. He once fell from a horse and badly injured his leg. It had to be wrapped in a golden bandage, and since then people began calling him the man with the golden leg. But here's the real lesson. Even after that painful injury, he never abandoned his love for horses. He started with a small stable, worked tirelessly, and today his farm is one of the most respected in this region. He is proof that determination and passion outweigh everything else. Sam rode home with his heart overflowing. The 3 stories had unlocked something within him. He realized he too loved horses as deeply as his father. Working on the farm was not just a duty, it was his joy. He decided that he would dedicate his life to becoming a skilled horse trainer and even study animal science and farming techniques to enhance his work. This journey taught Sam and us a timeless lesson. The blueprint of your future already lies inside you. No one else can build your dream for you. If you ignore your inner calling and blindly follow the crowd, you will never know your true potential. But if you discover what excites you and practice it with discipline, one day the world will recognize you by your craft. Those who walk their own path not only succeed, but they also inspire others to create new paths. So ask yourself, what do you love? What makes you feel alive? Begin there, nurture it, and let it grow. Your success story is waiting to be written,